Morgan's Ann, and today we are going to make a butternut squash soup. The last video I made was Theresa had brought up her famous recipe of chicken tortilla soup. We made that. It turned out delicious.
So good.
And so I asked her to please make the butternut squash soup. So this is something that she makes for her family all the time, and they love it. And so I'm gonna let her tell you about it. Take it away, Theresa.
Okay, well, my husband came across this recipe in an old cookbook at his mother's house, brought it home and wanted me to try it. And we were pleasantly surprised that it was so good. And these are the ingredients that we're gonna use. Vegetable broth, we're using fat-free because we're trying to be healthier during my visit. Black beans, diced tomatoes. You can add fire roasted if you like. About 1 carrot chopped finely. About half a teaspoon of ground cumin. A tablespoon and a half of chopped garlic. And this is the good one. Chipotle pepper and adobo sauce. You can find this in the Hispanic section of your grocery store. And Mexi corn, some diced onion, cream cheese, and olive oil. And then we have butternut squash roasting in the oven right now.
Yeah.
And those are the ingredients. So,
okay, let's get started.
Okay, we're going to start off by adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil to a cooking pot. And now we're going to add the carrots, the onion, and the garlic. And all the amounts will be in the description below. And now we're going to saute the mixture until the onions are translucent and the carrots start to get soft. And if you start to notice that your olive oil is evaporating, just add a little bit of the vegetable broth. Okay, and now we're going to add the cumin. We're going to add the vegetable broth, and we're going to reserve a cup for later in the recipe. And then we're going to cover the pot and let this simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes.
oh, there's still some in there. Okay. Retest the butternut squash.
Is that good?
Wow. Okay, our next step is we're going to take the mixture that we were cooking on the stove, and we're going to add it to Zan's, fancy, hey, you do it this way. What's this called? A Vitamix?
My Vitamix.
I just use a blender. So you don't have to have a Vitamix. And to that we're going to add our roasted butternut squash. We got to talking, and this cooked a little longer than I normally cook it, but it's going to be so good.
Yeah.
And the counter's clean because I just washed it. Put our squash in there, and then we are going to add our diced tomatoes, and they're undrained tomatoes. We don't drain them. That'll give us some more juice. 2 of the chipotle peppers in the adobo sauce. This is where it makes it smoky. So this soup is actually why I like it so much, is because it's kind of sweet, spicy, smoky. I'm gonna add, should I add a third one?
Sure.
Let me do a third one.
Because they're pretty little, right?
Yeah, they're pretty small. And then the beans, the
now,
black beans.
Are these spicy too?
A little bit.
Oh.
But you can smell the smoky flavor.
That smells good.
So it's kind of sweet, smoky, crunchy from the corn, chewy from the black beans, smoky from the chipotle, creamy from the cream cheese here. So it's going to kind of.
Now, how much cream cheese are you using?
Well, it's usually 3 ounces per recipe, and we're doubling it. So.
Okay.
And then you're going to blend.
Okay.
And this is the cup of the reserved vegetable broth that we're going to add to this once we get it blended up. Kind of, thin it out a little more.
Put that on there.
Ooh. What do you think? We had no trouble blending.
No.
So let's just throw this in.
Okay.
actually, you know what? There's not enough room, so we'll put this in when we put it back in the pot.
Oh, okay. Do you think that's blended good?
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, let me open it up. Let me see.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect.
Yum.
Hey, that's so good.
Really good and blended.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take our mixture that we blended, and her Vitamix did an awesome job. We didn't really have to add the extra broth to get it going, but I'm just going to kind of go in there. And we're going to add the rest of that broth. Okay. Then we're going to add our black beans. Oh, I'm not going to quite put the 2 cans in. We're going to see how it goes from here. And then our Mexicorn. And then you just put this on the stove and let it heat through really good. And that's it. This is well heated through. Now, time to eat. Want a little bit more than that?
No, that's good.
Sure. Okay. Colors look really pretty.
Yeah.
Adds a little more crunch since we were short a can of corn.
Okay, let's give this a try.
All right. Get a little black bean and some corn in there.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. That is way better than I even thought it would be.
This recipe
So good.
showed a picture of some little lady, looked like she was in her 70s, from I don't know, Albany or something.
Like in the 1970s.
Yeah, it was an old cookbook, and this is so good.
If you're vegetarian, this is a soup that you can make.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, I used to be vegetarian. Well, my whole family was vegetarian. This is one of the soups we made all the time. If you wanted to go vegan, you easily could by probably leaving out some of the vegetable broth and the cream cheese and maybe using coconut milk. Coconut milk is a good base for a cream soup.
that would be good. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. I have lots of other fun recipes, not just cooking, but also crafting and home improvements and things like that. So
Fun. Something for everyone.
something for everyone. So thanks for watching, friends, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, come closer.
Oh, we're starting right now?
Yeah.
You're scary.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
How's it look? Oh, I can't see
Okay, scooch over, girl.
Okay. Taking the mixture that we boiled, which is the eggs, I mean not eggs. Cut! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, our next step is we're gonna take, ooh, don't forget the top.
Okay, go.
Remember when you got married? Well, it was for your bachelorette party. We were boiling eggs to make deviled eggs, and we ran to the store and left the eggs on the stove.
We left for hours,
Oh, are you sure?
and they exploded.
They exploded all over her ceiling. Ooh.
Well,
Let's try it.
let's try it.
Mm.
You will subscribe and like and okay, cut.